This is Shaun Sport in podcast form.
We're joined by Shaun Darcy, Fremantle Dockers star ruckman. He's been dominating the competition so far this year.
It's not his fault.
Doing his bit. But, Shaun, before we get stuck into the footy, you're showing everybody Renos you've been doing on your pad.
He could be on the block.
Oh, yeah. I last year bought a house and me and JT started doing some landscaping out the front and did a little...
JT stands for?
Oh, Josh Tracy, sorry. So, yeah, he's quite good, and we dug up the front yard and dug up the side and chucked some turf on it. And...
So we just had a look at some of the bathroom renovations and the kitchen renovations, and you're doing a bang-up job. That house is going to be beautiful when you're done. Tell us about the height of things.
Yeah, so I forgot everyone's probably not 6'8", and I measured it for my height. So
you don't have to slump down when you're doing your food prep.
Stuff like that. So I had a housemate, and he was not very tall, so I had to get him a stool to reach the cups
So
up the
everything's
top.
done higher for you.
For my height, yeah. So he couldn't reach the cups.
It's always, you know those really short people, right? So like super short.
Yeah.
I always wondered, like, if you've got like a lot of short friends, you could build a house cheaper because you only need 3/4 of the bricks.
Yeah, that's true.
You can literally make it smaller.
Definitely.
Probably 22 core ceilings. Yeah, that would do it.
Whereas you have to make it all bigger.
Yeah, so it's
Where did
double
your
the
skill
price.
come from? Because everyone knows here, I've got zero skill to do any of that stuff, right? Can't hold a drill properly, to be honest. So where's your background?
Well, I grew up on a farm, so the old man taught me a tiny bit. I can't give him much credit, but yeah, JT was great with me. He was teaching me a fair bit.
Josh Tracy, everyone.
So tiling, or did you get a tiler
No,
in? You got a tiler in.
So I did some project managing, rang everyone.
Isn't it amazing the things that you would have had on your list of, okay, I'm definitely having that, because the amount of times that I've stayed at places and the shower has been too short for
Yes.
me.
Hotels too, when you hit your head.
Yes.
The worst.
So you need the one that's in the ceiling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hanging down. So yeah, that was the fun thing to
Priority,
do off season
yep.
last year.
Did Josh, because when he came over to Freo, did he have a trade behind him or anything like that?
No, he grew up on a farm too, so he's
the
pretty
farm
handy.
background. Yeah,
what
just
can
like
you do,
me.
Nat? You're a farming girl.
Anything I turn my hand to.
Or put a hand up.
I can do that too.
What's the next part of your reno? Like, what do you still have to finish?
So I'm going to probably do a big reno at the end of it, an extension. Knock the
Oh,
back
yeah,
out of
right.
it and, chuck a
We're
few
going
more
back
beds.
or up?
Back. A few more
Yeah, nice.
bedrooms and a few more
Wow.
bathrooms in it.
I mean, it sounds like a perfect job for True Core Steel.
Oh,
I reckon.
absolutely.
I mean, why would you build with anything else?
Well, I've heard that before. I've read that before.
Just a product
I
placement.
don't mean, and you probably get all your lights from Beacon. I mean, why would you light your house with anything else?
No idea.
I mean, you were telling me two of the most trusted companies.
Definitely the most trusted
Yeah.
I know.
Parkwood
do any-
plumbing, what?
Parkwood plumbing would be great for all of your plumbing needs. And like, I wouldn't trust my pipes with anyone else.
Check him out on Bannister Road, everyone.
Anyway, Midland Brick. Give us a
Midland
call.
brick. Oh, yeah. Like, I wouldn't trust my bricks with anyone else. I mean, Shaun Darcy is on social media. I mean, I can sense a perfect
Yeah, DM
perfect
him.
pairing.
That's
Yes.
what I do.
Yep.
Yeah, do you
For
reckon?
for sure.
Slide into his DMs.
Obviously, the season so far has been going poor.
Yep.
Would be an understatement.
Yeah.
We've got to.
I know, but cup half full.
say
It could be going
gently.
better.
Could be
Yeah,
going
there's
better.
room for improvement. That's what you need to
It's
say.
been a pretty disappointing start to the year, that's
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. So, Shaun, how are you dealing? I mean, people like me, I'm asking you this question because I know everybody out there wants to know where's it all going wrong and lofty heights at the
Well, they're
start
not
of this
winning.
season.
That's what's going wrong.
So, how are you dealing with those questions?
Yeah, a lot's not going right at the moment. So I think our contest work is poor at the moment. We're getting smashed with contested ball, which is pretty bad. And everything in our game is built off our contest. So our offense flows from our contest. Our defense flows from our contest. So we need to get that right this week. And we need to get our method better around the ball.
Have you been told by the coach to be as tough as, say, a Midland brick?
Definitely.
Product placement, brilliant, brilliant. For everybody out there, right? So when you watch the footy shows and people talking in the street, Fremantle playing boring and safe and slow.
Yep.
But they don't understand that you've got to get your hands on the ball first.
Yeah, exactly.
So you've just been working on that continuously, just getting in there. Ground balls has been the issue.
Yeah. So I thought on the weekend we got drawn inside we call it little circle too much, so we were drawn to the ball. And then they flicked it around and they had lots of numbers on the outside, which if we're doing our method right, we're covering the ball, covering the receiver. So, and and we don't want to be starting up the play in our D50. That's how slow footy starts. We want to be starting our footy up in the front half of the field. So, yeah, we get our contest work. Everything will stem for that.
Do you watch the shows? Do you watch like AFL 360 and all those analysis shows where they pick you apart? No,
not at all.
No, I can see why. Like, it'd just be demoralising.
You can't.
Do they talk about Shaun on the shows?
Oh, yeah.
Are they nice?
Oh, yeah. Well, Kingy the
good.
last week was just, basically showing the highlights of how he dominated against the Gold Coast in particular and won the game himself.
Yeah.
Right.
Which he did.
Shot like, that sounds right.
But, but yes, there has been a lot of talk about Fremantle in recent times, and they do.
It's just because there was so much promise at the start. Everybody thought big things were going to be happening for you this year.
We had good expectation for ourselves. Yeah. We wanted to play finals and play some really good footy, and we're not doing that at the moment. So we need to turn around this week, and it starts with this week. It starts with training.
It must be a weird scenario to know that there's TV shows talking about you. It would be like watching a TV show where someo's bitching about you. And
yes.
you can,
That's exactly what it is.
Like, that must be so strange.
The
things you have to avoid. Yeah, to avoid. And even when, like, after a bad game, not wanting to go to the shops.
Yeah, how you going with that at the moment?
Yeah, so I get HelloFresh.
HelloFresh is a great meal on the work site. When you're renovating a house.
Yeah, it just works hand in hand.
Yeah, it's Woolworths home delivery, right?
Darcy's a long flight to Brisbane tomorrow.
No, today we leave.
Today? Today?
Yeah, 5 hours.
Wait, sorry,
today's
can I go
Thursday,
back?
I forgot.
Sorry, can I go back to a HelloFresh meal? They're small. How many do you eat?
No, yeah.
Aren't they? HelloFresh, are they the frozen ones?
No,
already?
HelloFresh, you cook it.
fresh one.
Yeah.
Right, I was thinking like a lean cuisine or something.
No.
I thought, how many you bloody ramming them into your guts?
Yeah, there's an interesting thing with HelloFresh. I always find that the things are in season, they give you so much for. So beans is always one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not cooking beans.
Here we go
I've
again.
never cooked a bean in my house, and I never will.
A mountain of beans,
A mountain
Nathan.
of beans. What is it? Like, what's the dish?
Oh, let's say it's a chicken with a cream sauce on it or something, a peppery cream sauce or something. Anyway, tasty,
beans?
that part. And then just a pile of beans.
Are you saying green beans or
Green beans.
tinned beans? Green beans.
Green beans.
Yeah.
All the beans.
Do footballers have to eat a lot of beans? Shaun?
Is it? It's not compulsory. They're giving you fibre and vitamins.
You didn't see that question coming
No,
at
I
all
didn't.
the
No, I
press
didn't.
conferences.
Yeah. No, that's the first one I've had.
Bean-related question in your entire football career.
Yeah, probably.
Finally,
People aren't asking the right things, are they?
they aren't. It is a long flight to Brisbane today.
Yeah.
What are you lobbing into? Nathan's put me on to Wrexham. Previously
welcome to
was
Wrexham.
a Ted Lasso. Are you into these shows?
Probably Power I'm watching at the moment.
The Power?
That's on
Power.
Stan, is
Yeah,
it?
it's on Stan.
Power or The Power?
No, just Power.
Okay.
Is that all right? Is it?
It goes all right. It's, I think, second season, and there's 5 episodes out, so hopefully I'll catch up with that.
You've got to watch Beef.
Beef.
Yeah, that's really good. It's all stems on
He's
two
not
people.
stitching up.
He's not
He
stitching-
actually
oh,
knows
yeah.
actually.
It's
Legends
based
on
on
documentation.
It's on
I looked around.
Netflix. It all stems from a road rage incident, and then these two people just go at each other the entire season.
Oh.
So that's really good. And there's another really one on Prime that I've been trying to get Nat to watch, which is called Jury Duty. So they've got a jury. So it's in America, and they said that they've got a documentary crew to be able to follow the jurors, and which is amazing because they're never allowed to see this process. Everyone involved in it is an actor except for one guy that's on the jury duty who's
So it's
really
the Truman Show
excited about it.
meets
Really?
juries.
It is so, and anyway, one of the jurors in there, because it's set in LA, is James Marsden as James Marsden.
Oh.
So playing himself. Anyway, it is so good. So you got to watch that as well. Very good.
All right, there you
Happy
go.
flight, mate. Hope it goes well this weekend.
Good luck.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Good luck with the build.
Time to catch up with our Eagle, Jeremy McGovern, and he's helping us out this morning, actually. I think, Nathan, you were showing him ice baths. We have been talking about
Okay.
ice baths.
So Shaun's got this plan, right? Shaun, who cannot even hang a picture on the wall, Gov, has got a plan to buy a chest freezer and turn it into an ice bath.
Yep.
So
I've seen it on the TikTok.
I've been having a look online and just doing a bit of research from Shaun. And yes, there are many people and websites telling you how to do this conversion. Each one of these also warn you not to. Because of things such as electrical safety hazards and prone
Is that
to
just
leaks
a legal
over
thing
time.
so you can't sue them?
I think so, yeah.
But that's why we got Gov in the room, because he's been through the ice
Yeah.
bath thing like I have as one thing. And the ice baths go hand in hand with saunas. Sorry.
So do you have an ice
First of
bath at
all-
home?
No.
Do you have a sauna at home?
Yes.
Do you have a built-in sauna at your house?
It's not. Don't worry. It's not as flash as
No, you
everyone's
can get 'em.
picturing.
You can get 'em.
They're just a flat pack click together.
Yes.
It does feel like something that swingers use.
It's pretty much just a
Just to warm
little
up for the
wooden room
session.
that gets really hot.
And you just sit in there naked? Is that the way?
Yeah.
So I can picture
No,
it?
you have
No,
a
I'm-
modesty flannel on your doodle in case you pass
Yeah,
out.
I got a doodle flannel on.
Doesn't leave home without it. Actually.
Yeah.
It's like a sleeping bag cover.
Got a
You know?
doodle flannel on.
Gov, tell us about.
I'm
Yeah.
not finished with the sauna. How long are you in there for?
Depending on how hot it is, about 25 minutes, 30 minutes.
I can think of nothing worse.
Yeah, really.
No, but you know, a lot of people like
It's
to
the
do this
opposite
when
of
they've
air
had a few
conditioning.
cans. You had a few cans the night before. You go and go in
sweat
there
it
and
out.
sweat it out, right? But there obviously there's the health benefit. So
Yep.
if you're seeing Chris Hemsworth's show on Disney,
Yes.
then there's a lot to do with this these days.
Yeah, well, everyone's got their different theories and methods and everything
Yeah.
about it and the scientific stuff. But yeah, a lot of it's to get a sweat and get all the bad toxins, I guess,
Yeah.
is what everyone says, out of your body. And I'm a pretty stiff guy, unfortunately. Obviously,
That's why you need the doodle flannel.
yeah. So yeah, for me, it's just loosening up, getting the heart
And
rate
it
gets up a
works.
little bit, and
Yeah.
I just enjoy it. It's so much for me personally. It's so much better than ice spin.
Now,
Every day.
in Scandinavia, they then like roll in the snow and like whack one another with birch branches. Do you get into that kind of action as well? Or
Oh, if I had snow, I might have. Yeah, but yeah, there's so many different ways and different things everyone's doing at the moment. It's it's in a different space.
Well, let's go with the ice bath because that's been a big
Yep.
thing for a long time, and more people are doing that in their own home, like
Yep.
we're just talking about then. So where do you stand on the ice bath?
I do them, yeah, for sure. But
do you do them at the club? Is it a regular thing?
Yeah,
for you?
I only normally do them post game or
Yeah.
post a big session. I don't really do them throughout the week. A lot of boys love doing them throughout the week.
Yeah.
We're lucky enough we've got a sauna at the club now, so use that and a bit of it swimming.
So how often do you sauna?
Every day if I
every
can.
Are there people that enjoy the ice bath?
I don't know, mate.
Or is it about the feeling you have afterwards, like because you feel alive and
Well,
invigorated?
I don't know if you like the feeling of feeling stiff and freezing cold. I don't know if
know.
anyone
Yeah.
likes that feeling.
No, but you actually come alive.
Yeah, well,
being-
that's. I think that's the science
Afterwards,
behind
though,
it.
Yes.
not when you're getting in.
No, that's the worst
That
ever.
would be.
That's true. That's
when
true.
you're
That's
coughing up your
horrendous.
nuts, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
Well, it's like
100%.
exercise. It doesn't feel good at the time, but afterwards you feel superior.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
I think that everyone's starting to get up to your shoulders now, and that's what everyone's starting to do is get to your shoulders because
Yeah.
I don't know what the
What was it
chemical
before-
thing it
what was it
releases
before?
something in your body and
There's a certain
Makes you-
protein in your
yeah.
body that starts only under stress like that. It just starts activating and off you go,
So
like
before-
activating your almonds. You know.
Before getting up to the shoulders, will you just go waist deep, would you, or something?
yeah,
Yeah,
waist
for your
deep,
legs.
yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
put your whole head under,
No, I'm not a whole head under guy.
Sean?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that normally like that. But I can say, just think about the feeling when you've gone for a swim in the ocean in winter.
No, you've lost me.
Sorry, Sean.
Yeah.
Sean.
You're never
Sean,
gonna get him in there.
Sean, has that ever happened to me?
Sorry. I keep thinking of dolphin
Tell me
gun
about the
cove.
time that I went for a swim in the ocean in winter.
Dolphin gun
I
cove.
swim in the what when?
I have never experienced one, and I don't think I ever will.
Oh yeah, as much as you hate the freezing cold, once you get out, it's exhilarating and your body feels alive.
But let's
Yeah.
pop down to Harvey Norman and get you a chest freezer.
Yeah, it's
right,
a good
let's do
idea.
I was just going Gumtree.
Yeah.
No, I think I'll buy a
I'm a
new
Gov
freezer
tree,
for this.
Govtree will find you one.
Govtree. Govtree's onto it.
Govtree,
Just
okay,
get an old
Gov.
one, and that
Yeah.
half works, and then you're not having to worry.
You
if
got
it
to no
breaks.
more gaps, the corners, and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
still
also
looking
get
up.
your will in place.
And your willy as well. 'Cause it's about to go hiding. Do you want to talk footy at all?
Yes, Gov,
yeah.
you're taking on the Blue Baggers.
Yep.
Bad news with Luke Shuey.
Yeah.
The club acknowledged that his hamstring's got an issue, and really
Yeah.
he's going to be out for a month.
Yeah, I don't know the full length, but yeah, I think he'll be out for a little bit. But no, it sucks, man. It really sucks for him.
So how many have you got hammy injuries now? Because you're a hammy, Liam Ryan's a hammy,
Yep.
Luke Shuey's a hammy. Anyone else?
I'm just trying to think. I don't know.
That's
if
too many
there's-
already.
Yeah, hammies aren't ideal.
No.
I think Liam's was a freak accident.
Yeah.
Me and Boots are in different sort of boat, but yeah, we got too many injuries, unfortunately, which sucks. But yeah, it sucks for Shuey. He's worked his ass off, and he's done everything he can. He's talk about ice spins. He's got an ice spin at home. He's got
Yeah.
a sauna at home.
Oh, does he?
He's got all this stuff at home, trying to get his body right as much as he can. And
Doodle flannel.
Yeah,
Doodle
he's,
playing a
yeah.
lot.
Smaller.
You know what? The one thing that you could confirm or deny that. The one thing that you can do in those circumstances is just have a break.
Yeah.
Your body just needs a break.
I think so. I'm sure Shuey's putting his hand up to.
I mean, I feel
to have a
so
good
sorry
break.
for him because he comes back, plays really well,
Yeah.
and then injures himself almost immediately. And then he does all the rehab and he comes back, plays really well again, and then is injured almost immediately. It's just one thing after another.
Yeah, it sucks. It's part of
man.
our sport, I guess. But
Yeah.
that's probably what sucks the most. I reckon if you're playing poorly and it happens,
Yeah,
go,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
it's
But
okay,
he's been on
because
fire.
He's been critical for us
Yeah.
in some games. So he'll be back. He'll work his ass off. I know he
He's
will.
tough.
How far away are we from seeing you out there in the number 20?
I'm hoping sooner rather than later. I started running on what's today?
Today,
Thursday.
yeah, who knows? Thursday?
No, Tuesday. I started running on Tuesday. So
I chased him.
yeah, yeah. So it was a slow walk.
That's what happens when you don't have a doodle fan. The club just takes off.
But yeah, no, I'm progressing well. Everything's progressing well.
So you're doing 150s or 1-lappers? What are you doing?
Yeah, just to walk, jog slowly, just to ease into it, and we'll progress again today. And a lot of it's just a strength block for the next couple of weeks to get the strength back in the leg and the hammy, and then from there, yeah, hopefully no niggles or worries, and we can get back.
Can I see you beating the Blues this weekend?
I think we can, yeah, for sure. If we can put 4 quarters together, I think we can definitely take it up to them for sure. But they're a quality side as well. They're a very good side. They've dropped a couple of games here and there, but their best footy's right up there with the top 2 or 3 teams in the
Your
country.
brother
Good on
plays for
you,
Carlton,
Gav.
doesn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, unfortunately he does. Yeah,
So he's coming to town?
yeah, he is. He's
Do you have
coming
a-
today. Mitch's coming today, so he's.
Do you have a family get together? What happens?
Yeah, he'll come around tonight, stay with me tonight, and I'm just gonna slowly poison his food. For a bit, so,
Just
Does he have any nut
put a
allergies?
padlock on outside of the sauna.
just a bit of gastro or something for him that he can run through the rest of the Carlton crew would be great.
Some dehydration.
Do what you can.
Yeah.
Good luck, Gov. Good on you. Good to see you back, and hopefully you continue with your progression from injury. Thanks, guys.
Shaun Sport is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.